Freakles. So you sent me a shit ton of articles, and you asked me what the fuck we're doing tonight?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't had all last 20 minutes to look at it?
No.
Okay.
I don't do that type of shit.
I know. I don't either. Well, I got to close that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. Hey, everybody.
Here we are.
Welcome back, Happy Hour News Team. Good Idea Studio. I am Shanny Pants. I am your host that doesn't give two fucks. And to my left ear,
Sanchez El Dorado.
the Mr. Dorado fish.
Who doesn't give the other half of the fucks.
And I don't have shit pulled up on my computer, so we're just going to wing it for a little bit.
Here we go.
Call it good. We're doing tonight you guys are in for a fucking treat.
That's
man.
right. It's Florida.
All
guys.
fucking Sanchez could come up with was fucking Florida.
Oh, no, I come up with 30 of them, but I started doing my last minute stuff, but then it's like fucking Florida man, Florida woman, Florida man. It just like, it would start singing to me.
It was the Florida song.
It was the Florida song, yeah.
Well, in honor of the Florida song, we need to pay a little homage to fucking Blue Oyster Cult. All right. We haven't heard back from them.
Yeah,
yet,
I wrote their management, okay? I'm sure that they, the big, superstar rock people that they are probably, were like very small fish. So I didn't figure I'd bother them too much. But I was able to get a couple of their email addresses individually. But then, and I wrote a couple of them. I never heard back. So, I don't know.
What you're hearing right now is Florida Man from Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
So, while we get our poop in a group, you're going to listen to this for a little bit. And I hope we don't get sued.
It's the patron saint group of the Happy Hour News Team.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hour News Team. If you want to hear the rest of that, come to happyhournewsteam.com and
We'll
it's
make
on
sure
there.
we get you linked right up.
Or just go to YouTube and fucking
type in, Blue Oyster Cult Florida Man.
So, to start off this Flor-a-Ganza, because we already had a Flor-gasm.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a
Flor-a-Ganza.
A Flor-a-Ganza.
I like it.
So, what do you want to start off?
How about there's a happy little story about this story comes to us from
Come on, man.
from
we only got
from
a
a
fucking
McDonald's
half hour.
drive-thru.
We only got a half hour
This
here.
comes to us from somewhere in Florida in a McDonald's drive-thru. The headline reads, DUI suspect had vodka stash under bra.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. So in March, just a few days ago, transporting a Florida woman to jail following her arrest on DUI charges at a McDonald's drive-thru, cops discovered she had an 8-pack of vodka stuffed in her bra.
An 8, like Mickey's or?
No, it's just 8-pack of vodka.
It's got to be Mickey's.
Probably those Smirnoff coolers, I'm thinking.
The 12 ounce?
Well, the Smirnoff, because, 8-pack, she didn't have 8 fucking liters of vodka in her bra.
Well, I'm thinking 8 Mickey's. That's
Mickey's beer.
Mickey's are those little fucking shots, the little bottles of fucking booze you can buy.
I've never heard that before.
Really?
Mickey's Big Mouth. That's a Mickey's. It's a bottle of it's a big green bottle of beer. Mickey's.
This guy's supposed to be old. Mickey, you've never seen those little individual shooters?
Yeah, we call them airplane bottles.
Wow.
I've never heard them called a Mickey.
Wow. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, so that could be the little Mickeys. Could be responding to a 911 call about a drunk female that is driving all over the drive-thru. Police Monday night found Brandy Stanley, 31, behind the wheel of a Pontiac SUV. Yeah, Scooby. Idling outside the McDonald's in Lady Lake, town about 40 miles from Orlando.
Okay.
It's actually 60, but I just misread it. So upon arriving at the county lockup, Stanley continued to yell and scream at cops, resulting in several deputies assisting in removing the defendant from the vehicle. It was only after she was extracted from the cruiser the police located an 8-pack of Deep Eddy vodka under her bra.
Okay.
One bottle was missing from the pack, cops reported. So technically,
It was a 7-pack?
it was a 7-pack.
I took my sister to a Korn concert once.
Yeah.
You know, they played here in Bismarck. And met a friend of mine from school. She was there too. And we were fucking jamming out. All of a sudden, she reaches up under her shirt, brings out a couple Mickeys of fucking, booze. I'm like, God damn.
Why can't we do that?
She
Stuff it down in our nutsack, and
she-
then after that happens, ain't nobody putting it in their mouth.
She handed me one, and we took a shot together, and we jammed out some fucking Korn. I was like, God damn, can I propose to you now? You're cool.
I mean, well, that is the difference. I mean, for us to sneak it in, we'd have to stuff.
We'd
it
have
down
to
in our
stuff it
crotch.
down our. And
down
they just
next
put
to
it
our
up in
ballsack.
their over the shoulder boulder holders.
Well, the thing is I would much rather, drink, put a bottle to my lips that had been under a girl's breast.
Oh yeah.
Than some guy's fucking nutsack.
Yo, fuck yeah. Could you imagine if I would have pulled out a couple of
Here you go, buddy.
hey, you wanna take a drink?
Oh,
No.
thanks. I'll pass. I got to go to a meeting.
So what happened with this Florida gal? She had some fucking booze in her
Court
titties.
filings do not indicate the size of the individual vodka bottles. Physics dictate that they were 50 milliliter nips. The shot size serving associated with what? Airplane imbibing, which is what we used to call them, airplane bottles.
Nips. In her nips.
In her nips.
Nips in her nips.
Yep.
Well,
She was held on $2,000 bond.
all right. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
We're going to keep doing this throughout the show.
Okay, great. I love it. So you pull one up now. It's your turn.
Oh, fuck. I don't have any stories up.
I don't know what.
All right. Well, what do we got here? Okay. Family of Florida teen who choked on chicken nugget
Oh yeah, got a fucking payday, huh?
gets fucking $2 million. Yeah, that ain't it. Well,
Yeah. Remember, a lot of those fucking videos you see underneath the headline are not about the story.
this one is.
Update to a tragic story out of Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach.
19-year-old Kadar Williams will receive a $2 million settlement from the late 19-year-old school district a year and a half after Williams choked on a chicken nugget and died.
Is it my
And
imagination,
died.
or does that picture show a picture of a kid in a hospital bed with a great big giant fucking smile on his face?
Well, the kid was supposed to have died. Check out this kid. He don't look dead.
He certainly don't look
Well,
good.
the family of a 19-year-old student with autism received $2 million settlement from a Florida school district a year and a half after he choked on a chicken nugget and died. The settlement was approved by Palm Beach County School Board on Wednesday. So this guy was rushed to the hospital after choking. He had a form of autism that made him mostly nonverbal, so he couldn't tell people that he was choking. But if you're choking, you can't talk anyways. So.
Right.
An aide was supposed to be assigned to Williams, but videos show the aide was tending to another student at the time when he choked. So I'm guessing negligence here on the part of the aide is what awarded his family that $2 million.
I still got major questions about this fucking picture here. I mean, literally, there's in this video, there's a video, and I'll post it on the website. There's this geeky looking news guy reading, on one side.
Reading what you just heard.
Yeah, reading what you just heard. And then on the right side of this video, there's a picture of a young guy in a hospital bed with like braces around his wrists, like he needs to be tied down, looking at the camera with a great big giant grin on his face. Of course, and he does have like a lot of ports going in and out of his arm there. But
He doesn't look dead.
he certainly doesn't look dead. And if this is a picture of him like before he died, this is fucking morbid as hell. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Oh, fuck.
I think what this is. Oh, this is RKX, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure this picture or this video comes from Florida, from a news place in Florida. I'm going to try to my hardest to follow up on this.
So, like I said, this is going to be a Flor-a-Ganza tonight because we got some fucking Florida stories, fucking wall to wall.
We got some good ones. We got some fucked up ones.
If you happen to have any stories out there in podcast land or video podcast land, let us know. happyhrnews@gmail.com. We'll send you fucking stickers. And happyhournewsteam.com. We got all these fucking stories ready for you tonight.
That's right. And remember, what we do is we videotape half of our podcast.
Half of it.
First half. And then we turn it off. We take our clothes off. We fucking stick our feet in a bunch of gushy stuff. And we do the other half.
Yeah.
So if you're only watching the video,
you're missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out on probably the best part.
You can find us on all your major podcast platforms. We don't really market our shit. We just hope people listen and tell other people. So if you like what you see, and push subscribe, tell a friend. We don't give a fuck about comments, really. We'll read them. We'll laugh. Yeah. We did get another review on Apple.
Did we?
Yeah. Some guy, he said, hey, I'll trade you reviews. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And
I'll show you mine.
You show me yours. You know, I'll rub one for you. You rub one for me. But this story here comes from our guy, our main man in Arizona, fucking Chewy.
Screaming Chewy.
Screaming Chewy show. You guys got to check that shit out. We're going to play his ad here in just a bit. Subscribe. I ain't subscribing to shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Got the infamous pop-up. You must be running Windows. Which story is it?
It's that woman. Chewy brought us a story that she was wandering naked in a fucking sewer system for 20 days.
All right, let me find her. I got her filed up in here.
Well, until you find it, let's keep going with the fucking theme tonight.
All right. There you go. Florida man. I can find everyone. There we go. So here's the deal. There was a woman in Florida who went missing for 20 days. So you figure, somebody's missing for a couple of days, they might be out drinking or are they missing for 10 days? God, I wonder what happened to them. Hope nothing bad happened to them. Then they're missing for 15 days. Your fucking thoughts are starting to go south.
Well, you fucking
things are starting to look a little dark.
If anybody I knew was missing for a day, I would be out looking.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Florida. Sorry, Florida.
You can see somebody at breakfast and lunch, and then if you don't see him for afternoon break, you're going, God, I hope nothing happened to him.
Where the fuck's she at, man?
Yeah, well, I think something's up.
Well.
But anyway, so it turns out
I can't read this article, so you gotta give it to us.
She was missing for 20 days and was found alive. Check this out, naked, wandering through the storm drain system,
naked,
in Florida, naked,
boobies,
Oh yeah, and snail trails,
snail trails.
Yeah. So a Florida woman was pulled from a sewer in Delray Beach Tuesday morning after being missing for 20 days. She was identified as a 43-year-old Lindsay Kennedy.
Ah.
Yep.
She's alive, though, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So she ain't dead.
She ain't dead.
Just naked.
No, she and hungry. And hungry. She said she found a unopened juice bottle or some shit like that. And she drank that. 20 days, you got to be drinking shit. You can only last like
3 days. Yeah, without water.
That's max.
Well, she was in a sewer.
So they actually weren't like toilet sewers. They were
it's just storm drains.
So, well, anyway, it said that she said she had been walking around the sewer system for approximately 3 weeks. On Tuesday, the days she was found, she explained she saw light and people walking by, so she stayed in place until help arrived. So it doesn't really say what she ate. Why wouldn't she
try to signal? Well, there's fucking mice and rats and shit down there.
It turns out that she
leftover Burger King.
She has like some previous mental health problems.
No shit.
And some substance abuse problems.
No shit.
And was prone to disappearing.
Well, it's not much of a story now, is it?
Oh, well, the thing is, good news is she was found. A passerby heard her hollering, called 911 and said, hey, there's somebody stuck in the sewer. And then the 911 operator says, stuck in a what? He says, there's somebody stuck in the sewer. You need to come help. Florida, man.
Yeah.
God, sometimes I'm glad I don't live in Florida, but sometimes I wish North Dakota was more.
God, I mean, I'm glad we're pretty much safe up here from the Florida ooze, but
Well, we've got a whole different kind of crazy.
yeah, we do. I'm hoping somebody in Florida has a fucking North Dakota man story out
that
there
would be
too.
great, wouldn't it?
Oh, we should cross paths.
Oh,
We should look at anybody in Florida's got some crazy North Dakota shit or Midwest shit.
actually, whatever state you are, if you got some crazy North Dakota shit, we're on it. We're into it. I mean, come on.
Just crazy shit
It'd
in
be
general.
great. It'd be better if it was from Florida, but yeah.
The abscess of the United States. What do we got next, Sanchez?
The scrotum of the North American continent. I don't know. I'll have to pull one up. We didn't take long enough. Okay, we got a kind of a bad cop story. How's that?
Is he from Florida?
From Florida. Florida cop resigns after home surveillance footage shows he shamelessly lied about assaulting a resident.
Oh, this guy
Yeah.
was actually picked up on a CCTV or somebody's fucking home
Somebody's front porch camera.
camera picked up this fucking bad
picked up
cop
this
incident.
Yeah, so this guy
Huh?
the cop's name is Colt Black.
Colt.
And he stepped down after falsely accused local resident Chris Cordero, which I think might be a little Hispanic sounding, charging him with his fist closed, which the officer claimed justified his use of violent force on Cordero. In reality, as a home security camera belonging to a neighbor revealed, Cordero complied with Black's commands after getting pulled over. So the guy, was getting followed. I'm just going to kind of paraphrase what the article says, and you can read the whole thing. I'll put links.
HappyHourNewsTeam.com.
That's right. Yep. And so the cop was following him. So finally, the guys, you can only take so much of that fucking cop, dragging your ass, right? So he pulled over. He got out to ask the cop what he was doing. The cop said, "Stay there." So the guy stood by his car and waited for the cop to come.
There's video of this.
Yeah, and the cop came over and immediately started fucking slamming the guy, right? And then another cop came.
Another cop joined him.
And joined him, just slamming this fucking guy all over the place, hurting him, banging him, and beating him up, and then arrested him and wrote this whole fucking story about the guy charged me and I had to use force.
I was scared.
And I was scared, and it was so terrible.
What did this guy do?
Well,
He fucking got out.
He got bailed out of jail.
And he went door to fucking door.
Door to door to see if anybody had a video camera. And lo and behold,
there is video of the fucking bullshit this cop pulled.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then
Yep.
he gets caught. He gets caught, right?
Gets caught.
In his fucking lie.
In his lie.
In his fucking
Then
crime, which is a crime.
He redacted it.
No, what he said was, well, I truly believe that what I said was okay because I was caught up in the fear of the moment, of the stress that I was under doing this job of this guy not doing anything to me.
If you watch the video, folks, out there in video podcast land, check it out. HappyHourNewsTeam.com. Check out the video. This guy did nothing wrong.
Well, anyway, he ended up quitting. The cop ended up quitting.
Well, it wasn't for him, obviously.
He resigned.
Well, it's better than him quitting than fucking accidentally pulling the trigger and fucking shooting a son of a bitch.
And all of the felony charges against Mr. Cordero were dropped. So, oh yeah.
Bars open.
That's right.
You know what?
Florida. Good deal, Lucille.
Yeah. What do we got next?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Here's one just at random.
Random story.
Oh, no, that's our tunnel gal.
Oh, it's our tunnel gal.
Yep. Wasn't quite random enough.
Okay, how about Florida mom shows up to daughter's school wearing boxing gloves, fights child, gets arrested.
There we go. Edith Riddle, 34, arrived at the school wearing boxing gloves and telling school officials it was super glued to my wrist and she couldn't remove them. I'm going to knock somebody out. Florida woman.
So this Florida mom shows up to her daughter's school, Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville mother is charged with child abuse after a fight with another student on campus of this middle school some time ago. A Jacksonville police arrest report states Edith, 34, was arrested by school board police on Thursday. The report states the school safety officer heard a teacher's frantic announcement over the school radio that there was a fight occurring outside the cafeteria a little bit after noon, according to the report. When the officer arrived at the fight location, he found Riddle had been involved in a physical fight with the victim, a student. Riddle had just exited the school with her own daughter after a meeting with the vice principal on campus. According to the report, rather than exiting the campus directly, the daughter walked out of her way through the cafeteria to engage the victim in a fight. Riddle's daughter pushed the victim to the ground and threw some punches before the suspect also joined in punching the victim. So the mom joined the daughter in punching this kid.
And evidently super glued a fucking boxing glove to her. Okay, so now you'll be able to see. I'll have her picture right up there on.
We're going to have it right here.
But I can tell you that her head does not look quite right. All right, looks like one side of her head is a little bigger than the other, maybe a little higher. It looks like she might even have like a fucking swollen eye or something. I don't know. Maybe the gal fucking clocked her. Maybe the student got a couple in. That'd be nice, huh?
Oh, well, the victim suffered abrasions to her knees, forearms. The girl's parent arrived at the school and told police she wanted to pursue criminal charges. Blah, 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 blah. Riddle and the victim are not related. Blah, 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 blah. She was arrested and charged with one count of child abuse with personal special weapon. The special weapon being boxing gloves.
Scroll up. There's some video.
One dead after shooting in South Austin.
Down. There you go. Right there.
What is that?
It says Edith Riddle. That's our gal.
Listen to this story. A mother showed up to her daughter's school wearing boxing gloves. Police arrested Edith Riddle after they say she got into a fight with another student at DuPont Middle School. The police report states that Riddle
she didn't get in a fight with another student.
Super glued to her wrist and she couldn't remove it. The victim had bruises on her knees and her forearm.
She didn't get in a fight with another student because she wasn't a student.
Well, that's why she got charged with child abuse.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. Well, she should get 2 counts. One for the girl that she got in a fight with and one for her own kid, because that's fucking abusive as hell to teach your child.
Yeah, that's the way to deal with problems. Shit. Yeah. Well, I could see, if, they were being bullied, you stand up for yourself, but you don't.
Yeah, but you don't go just fucking super glue boxing gloves to your hand and go start beating up fucking kids. I mean.
Oh, should I play the song again?
Play it one time because we're getting ready. We're going to need it after this one.
We're going to need it.
We're going to need it.
Oh, okay. It's cursed.
So here we are. Florida man, 48, and woman, 41, are arrested for lewd behavior after he performed sex acts on her in broad daylight at a veterans memorial.
All right.
A couple from Florida have been arrested for lewd behavior as they were allegedly caught in Florida park performing oral sex on one another in broad daylight. How'd that go? 64?
69.
69, that's it, yeah. The couple were found near a Veterans Memorial in Largo Central Park.
I bet you it was very memorial.
He's got the Florida hat, too.
He don't have the Florida tattoo, though.
I don't know. He's got something across his chest. Looks more like a prison tattoo.
Oh, okay.
She's got nice pink stripes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the story? They were just eating each other out, blowing and sucking,
much, yeah,
licking and.
Got a picture of the complaint here. An affidavit reveals that how the couple could easily be seen by other park goers as well as nearby drivers, muff divers,
maybe divers too.
Yeah, it's a diving park. An affidavit seen by the Smoking Gun states that there was an indication of alcohol influence. So imagine that. They had a couple of toddies before they did the naughties.
Oh, man, lucky.
Yep.
So that's
Holder,
it?
who called himself Buddha. A Buddha would never do that in a park. Do it up on a hill underneath a fucking goa tree or some shit like that. Yeah. Spring break is here.
That's right, all you spring breakers out there. Be sure to tell everybody about Happy Hour News Team. We are a oldish, brand new podcast hitting the fucking airways. I want to give a shout out to fucking Fumble Penis. Keep fucking that content coming. Screaming Chewy. Fucking the Act podcast. Oh, man, you guys shit is pretty fucking awesome.
Behind the Bastards.
Behind the Bastards.
If you
Now,
want to
that's
know
a
about
podcast.
the world's assholes. Yeah. These guys, and they do serious research. I mean, they're funny as hell, but they actually bring forth really good content, which I listen to them every new one they get. We're good. Nikki Bond. She is kind of a new podcaster. She does a pretty interesting thing with
called
her dad.
Whoa Dad.
Whoa Dad.
And you just let the fucking cat out of the bag. Nikki Bond, she will be coming on the show
I was
middle
just
of
going to
April.
say she had a new podcast. That's as far where I was going to leave.
Well,
but she's also a comedian and
actress.
She's an actress. She's got some YouTube stuff. Some what is it? The
lip sync voicemail.
lip sync voicemail is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Nikki Bond, she'll be on the show next. That's our celebrity. She's a celebrity to me. I don't know if
She's a celebrity. I mean,
she's a celebrity.
Yeah.
And she will be joining us the middle of April.
nice. I can hardly wait. And I was a little skeptical at first because I'm going, somebody, I don't know who it is. So I started, I figured, well, I'll give her a shot. And I listened to a couple of her podcasts, and it's not bad. Then I got into her video stuff, her YouTube stuff. She's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, fucking really brilliant.
I have these feelings when I get a hold of people. We need to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. Inner Idiot Podcast. It's a brand new one that I started listening to. Check them out.
I've checked them out a couple of times. I think they remind me a little bit of me. A couple of them,
Inner Idiot. Fuck yeah. You are the inner idiot.
I'm the fucking idiot. What are you
Another
talking
one
about?
we like to listen to is How the West Was Fucked. If you guys want a
I have
good
not
fucking...
been able to find anything from them for a while.
If you like your history and you like how everything's fucked, listen to that.
Well,
and
they give
enjoy
you
some
an
fucking drinks.
unvarnished history lesson. About when you learn at school that Custer, was this great war hero, and it turns out he was just pretty much a
dick.
dirtbag. Yeah,
He was a
it
dick.
was trying to better his self. At the,
Which we all do.
at the cost of
And Screaming Chewy.
Oh, Chewy's on his way to Vegas this weekend.
He is. We're going to go out with something a little bit from Gig here. We didn't put one in the last video, but check out what we got to try to sell you from Gig.
Yeah, I understand Gig's got some new stuff coming up for the coming up year.
I hope you're right, because I haven't thought of anything. All right. Everybody have a good fucking evening. We got another half-hour audio to record for everybody. So if you want to stick around till Tuesday, you get a full hour of this bullshit. And
come back on Tuesday.
on
How's that?
our tomorrow night, what we're going to be doing tomorrow night is we have a band coming in for a bonus episode.
Yeah, tonight's the 26th for us. Tomorrow will be the 27th.
Yes. We have a band coming in, and we're going to fucking rock the house down. We did some fucking music production. We did some video production. We're going to have these guys in the fucking studio with us tomorrow, and you will see it sometime later.
Yeah, as soon as it's done.
As soon as it's done.
As soon as it's done. But it's going to be fucking awesome because these guys are talent.
Again. Yes, and another podcast, Talentless Talent. Check them out.
Oh, yeah, talentless talent. Yeah, fucking
Yep.
A, right.
All right. Happy Hour News Team.
Bye.
Mistakes happen, And that's why you and your loved ones need the reassurance that the fine people at Hell's Bells has to offer. Afraid of being buried alive is a fear all too common, but now the engineering geniuses at Hell's Bells has created a device to help those fears rest in peace. Introducing the Casket Dinger. With us today is Dr. Vanguard from GIG. How does this invention work of yours, and what do you plan to accomplish, Dr. Vanguard?
Well, it's quite simple, you see. A bell is planted directly above your final resting place. You see, the finest cordage is woven around the cannon of the bell, and then led down through the earth and affixed to the wrist of the decedent, or loved one, or what have you see. Though, if the decedent should awaken, or perhaps have to itch his or her nose, the string, which is tied to the wrist, or what have you, would in turn ring the bell for anyone lingering around to hear, thus eliminating any chance of being buried alive.
From now until your expiration date, we are offering the opportunity of a lifetime. Too good to pass up. Call now, 1-877-555-GIGS.
Shovel not provided. In case bell should ring, pine agrees to provide old shovel or for exhumation. String not warranted in case of accidental breakage, abuse, fire, worms, grubs, or curious ground squirrels. Bell is made from recycled PBR cans and will not stand the test of time. So if bell hasn't rung in 2 to 3 business days, there is 100% chance of absolutely no chance.
I got a good idea.